Studio home base. It's the Pulse Morning Jumpstart on Pulse FM. Yeah! Positive hits.
It is 7:50, and it's about 25 is the high today.
Our friends from ADEC are here, and I want you to hear very specifically from a mom who is benefiting from ADEC.
I'm Deb Shifley. My son Alex is 28 years old, and he has a rare syndrome called SOTOS, S-O-T-O-S, SOTOS syndrome. It's an overgrowth syndrome. They have big hands, feet, heads. When he was like 6 months, he looked like he was 2. He went to normal preschool, and that at age 5 to 6 was when it magnified his delays. And so we visited day services, and then we knew that, Alex would love this. They provide so many things that I couldn't. I can't imagine if I had to entertain Alex by myself. One thing that a special needs parent cannot really provide is a friend. And so he calls it his work, he calls it his college, he calls it his school, and he gets to go and be with his friends. Can you imagine just sitting at home all day and just your TV and your phone? Well, he loves his school, and if an outlet for creativity, an outlet for some exercise, an outlet. And then I would probably have to quit my job because he would be at home then all day. Check out ADEC services. You have a choice. Put yourself in your child's shoes. Would you just want to hang out with your parents all day, every day and night? When you pick him up or he comes home, you say, "How was school?" He says, "Super marvelous." They've helped me work on things from brushing his teeth to tying his shoes to expecting change back when you give a bill. They're helping me teach him sort of get the concept of time because he has no concept of time. And when he has something fun coming up in 2 weeks, I'll hear it like 10 times a day. Is it time yet? Is it time yet? They gave him a calendar, and we're trying to work on concept of time. And that's also a benefit because even normal kids will listen to an outsider sometimes, and it soaks in better than listening to a parent. Yeah, they take him out in the community. They go bowling, and I think they choose Alex a lot to go to Walmart for shopping.
What'd you hear there, Donna, that you want to follow up on?
Well, I think what she's sharing is something that a lot of us, even with all of our children, but the fact that with Alex, his needs changed as he grew, and he needed more and more help. But with a staff of ADEC, we have brilliant workers that can bring out so much of an individual. So whether he is learning art or he's going to work or he's going to school that day, our staff work with a whole range of ages, and we can help him progress in his life. And one of the most striking things about our services during the day is one of the things that she had mentioned. She might have had to have quit her job if she didn't have a place like ADEC that Alex could go to and be fulfilled with every single day. So I think it really speaks to our mission. We're here for them. We're here for families. And as he grows in age, we are there to take him through every life step.
Okay. ADECinc.com, ADECinc.com. And more with Donna and Sherry coming up. Chuck Freeby's got sports.
Well, you could play the good news theme for this. 2 days after a horrifying crash at Daytona South Bend's Ryan Newman walked out of Halifax Medical Center yesterday, treated and released, holding the hands of 2 little girls. Roush Fenway Racing said there is no timetable for his return, but Ross Chastain will take his place this weekend in Las Vegas. Hey, maybe Archie Miller listens to Sports Yak. Yesterday on our podcast, we talked about how Trace Jackson Davis needed to get the ball more. Well, the freshman had 27 points and 16 rebounds last night, both career highs, and Indiana gets a key road win with the 68-56 triumph over Minnesota. Michigan hands Rutgers its first home loss of the season. Wolverines prevail 60-52 in New Jersey last night. Top 25, number 16 Seton Hall edges number 21 Butler 74-72. And North Carolina State throttles number 6 Duke 88-66. That's the worst loss to a non-ranked team in the Krzyzewski era. Tonight, women's basketball on Pulse FM. Notre Dame starts its final homestand of the year as they take on the Hokies of Virginia Tech. Bob Nagel courtside for all the action. Pregame right here on Pulse begins at 7:45. Hockey last night, New York scores 5 goals in the third period, and they beat that sorry mess known as the Blackhawks 6-3. And on the prep scene, congratulations to Lakeshore and Dowagiac. They both win regional wrestling championships last night. We have sports weekday mornings at 6:50 and 7:50 on your home for Notre Dame women's basketball. It's the Irish and the Hokies of Virginia Tech tonight at 8. Chuck Freeby, Pulse FM Sports.
Pulse FM Sports being brought to you by the Jordan Auto Group, home of the Jordan Way. Simple, easy, stress-free. Visit them at the corner of Jefferson and